So here's what we have. You can sort of ignore the giant Bulls and Cubs sign. That's going to be for the Cubs and Bulls games we're going to in February and March. We'll figure out new raffles for those, but they're giant signs that you can hang on your wall. They're really cool, like metal cutouts. And so we'll save those for later. We're really excited about those upcoming. It's opening day for the Cubs, and then just a Bulls game where we get to shake the hands of the players as they take the floor. So, all right, we've given everybody a couple minutes. I see people both live on TikTok and YouTube. So let's get started. I have a little bit of notes, so I'm not just rambling because I was just rambling there. So, all right. Hey, everybody, Gage from CIMA. A huge thank you to our 10 sponsors who made donations to the CIMA Holiday Party Casino Raffle prizes. If you don't win the prize that you know you entered, we'll kind of go from smallest to biggest. Right before the last prize, we have some extra things. I'll dump anybody who's not a winner into that, and we'll have some giveaways for those. So stick around even if you didn't win the thing that you know you put your name in for. But having gone through most of the tickets just to catch everybody's names, a lot of you had many tickets. So there were 1,300 of us at the CIMA holiday party, and we got over 800 raffle entries. So that means a lot of you bought back in, or a lot of you at least got one raffle ticket. You put it in, you were trying to win one of our, I think we have 16 prizes tonight. So really excited about that. Stick around, even if we skip the one thing you entered. So yeah, let's get it started. No waiting. So the first prizes that we want to get to both come from Vevo. Marc Kovarsky from Vevo supplied us with MH40W wireless headset. This is actually like a really good pair of headsets. I think people are just used to Apple or Beats or Bose, but like these are fantastic. These are worth like $300. He submitted these headphones and also a waterproof JBL speaker. So these are both from Vevo. So here's how it'll work. We've got, let's go with the waterproof speaker since it's kind of the smallest. But as we go along, I'm sure you can't hear me unless I'm like speaking at you. We'll put the raffle tickets in here, and then those don't win, I will dump them into a bigger bucket, and we'll keep moving along. So the winner of these JBL waterproof Bluetooth speaker, let's go with Quinn Paprocki. And I've definitely looked that name up a bunch, so I know who that is. I'll write down his name too. I just want to be, Quinn Paprocki from Starcom. So I'll write these down as I go. Everybody else, you haven't lost. You're still eligible. Let me put down Quinn's name. So we're going in order of sort of the things that got the least amount of entries. So if you're in one of these first couple things, you have a really good chance of winning something. So these are now for the headphones, going into the headphones. And we've got, oh my God, Quinn. Quinn, you won both things from Vevo. Your name in for those. You had like a 1 in 5 chance. Things get a little bit more competitive as we go along, but very exciting for Quinn to win both of our Vevo prizes. So again, thank you to Marc Kovarsky. So next up, we've got our charity sponsor for the CIMA holiday party was actually Threshold. They're a charity that works with the homeless. They've got an Amazon link we'll send out to you guys that is to buy warm clothing for things they'll hand out this winter. So they're actually giving out a $500 gift card to Blue Plate. And if you guys can help me, I bet it's right in front of you. Yes. So here we have all the raffle tickets for Blue Plate, $500 gift certificate, and this, there's no way it can also go to Quinn. So let's see. The winner is Tina Zhang. So I'm gonna write down her name. So for all these prizes, we'll reach out to you probably tonight. So we'll reach out to the winners and we'll figure out a way how to deliver that. this is physical. I'll get it to you. But then for anything digital we can send, we'll email it over. So very excited for Tina. I know I've looked at these names so much. Same thing for all that. So for Blue Play, Tina is at Infinite Roar. That's very exciting. Cool. So next up, we have GPS and speaker system. This came from InMarket's Ben Kotars. So this was worth $200. Let's dump these in there. So stick around if you entered one of those things and you haven't won yet. So this is golf GPS and speakers. And again, that's from InMarket's Ben Kotars, about $200. We think we had like 12 people enter this. So for all, the winner is Colin Hay. That is also super familiar. I've looked at all these names, so I should. But like, so for he is Colin Hay at StarCon. So let me write down his name. All right. Keep his name up there. Yay. Awesome. So that is golf. Moving on to, now this was written down as a French press. It is a 64-ounce French press from YETI. It says take the plunge. And it's going to come with 2 Equativ mugs. This is a mug set. There might be more than 2. I don't know. So this is from Sam Vangelovski from Equativ. And we'll do the same thing here where we'll discard, we'll keep people who didn't win yet. This is for the French press. All right. This, I mean, the Yeti was like $150. I don't know what the cups are going to be worth. And we had like 16 people enter for this one. So Rob Fazzolari, and it looks like he's from Quizlet. So the winner of this one is Rob Fazzolari. Rob, I'm just going to write Rob. Okay, so awesome. Hope you're all coffee drinkers. I did not expect it to be that massive. It is holiday red or red carpet red. So very exciting. Next, we've got, I think we're going to do 2 of these just because we have 2 of these. We've got these Sunday Golf Frosty Coolers. Both of these came from, so very excited. Oh, yeah, they say Magnite on them. So we'll pull 2 names for this, just because I feel like you don't need to cool when you're doing this. So I've got 2 of these golf coolers. Where'd they go? CIMA. I bet it's right in front of me. All right, golf cooler. So out with these. You haven't lost. You're still entered to win. And this one, we finally started getting a lot of entries. So for these golf coolers, I think we had about 24 people enter. We're going to pick 2 names. So the first winner, Colin Hay. Awesome. There are a few of you that had lots of raffle tickets. So that's Colin. And Julia Mansky. So we'll write these stuff down. We'll get in touch with you. Hopefully you're both golfers or at least love to chill your wine, your beers, and Julia. Awesome. So we're through some of our prizes already. 2 things that CIMA wanted to throw in was memberships. Membership for all agency brand is free, and $150 for a publisher vendor. So the goal will be that these winners of the CIMA membership are publisher vendors so that we can give them a value. If you entered this and you're an agency brand, you can join for free. So right off the bat, for a free CIMA membership, we have Pietro Cresci. And I almost think when I look at this, that Pietro is agency brand, and I don't want to waste a wonderful, Kelly Scott Madison. So let's save your name, but there's, so a second Pietro. Let's see. Oh, we have a phone number. We have just a phone number, a 214 phone number. So I'll hold on to this. I'll see if they're a publisher vendor and need it. So that is CIMA membership, 214, CIMA. All right, so that's one of those buckets. And then the second CIMA membership is right here. Thank you for everybody who's still sticking around. We're getting to the good stuff, so hang tight. All right, we have Rob Campbell. Is Rob Campbell agency brand? He is Starcom. He doesn't need that. So maybe I'll reach out to Robert Campbell later and say, your membership is free. All right, we have Sean Johnson is the second winner. Looks like Sean is at Publicis. I know we were all drinking, so it's totally fine. And then I dropped it. Oh, Steve Fryman. So he is at StackAdapt. Fantastic. Congratulations, Steven. All right, we got Steven. Again, those were $150 value, free membership for a publisher vendor for the next year. So very cool. All right, now we're getting to some of the good stuff. You've waded through not the cheaper stuff, but this is when register entries kind of got crazy. So after that, we have Bose QuietComfort headphones from NBC's Ashley Malinias. So these are worth $200. Everybody knows what they are. And we had like 40 people enter. So let's dump. Oh, Jesus. If we dropped all these, that'd be really bad. So anybody can win these. Isn't that nice? We don't have to like kind of wait for the right type of person. So first name out of the bowl. Ooh, Rebecca Camhe. So Rebecca, we'll reach out to you. Congratulations. Also, I feel like she's, I don't want to say the wrong brand. I feel like she's a brand, which is so exciting. Yes. I wrote it down, but not on the spreadsheet. So Rebecca, you have some new Bose headphones. Congratulations. Again, nobody's lost. We will keep going with Rebecca Cam. Hi. Awesome. And that was from NBC. So let's take all the people who entered the Bose, dump them in there. Slightly more entries than that from and Anoki. We had Apple Airpods. So they are, the newest kind. Fantastic. I think I have to actually open the box for this one, for the Apple Airpods. So again, this is from Anoki. They did that red carpet entrance. Hope everybody did those interviews when they arrived at the party. And this is where we start getting more entries to our raffles. So again, this is for Apple AirPods. And thank you to Anoki. And the winner just says Cassie, Kassie. Let's see if I decode a lot of these. That's why I went through all these names earlier, so I could like decode who these people might be. I have a phone number, so let me write it down, but it is Cassie. Let's see. There we go, Cassie. I'm saving all these up here closer to the camera. Fantastic. So we're getting to just the big stuff. I see an iPad. I see this blue Yeti cooler. And not pictured, but what we're actually going to do next, we have a 55-inch Sony TV that SambaTV gave us. So Rebecca Calejo from Samba is giving away a 55-inch Sony TV. So let's get rid of this. Those are the past people. Where did I put my Sony TV? It's right in front of me. I have 54 entries for the Sony 55-inch TV from SambaTV. So 54 people entered. We have one winner. Very excited for this. Thank you, Rebecca, again. And the winner is Zeus. I put this up on our Instagram of like, who's Zeus? We had one person actually DM and be like, hey, I'm with Zeus right now. and they reached out and decoded it for me. This is for Jesus Farfan. So very exciting. You just want a new TV. So huge. I'll write down Zeus has won the SambaTV prize. So we've got Zeus. That's funny. I spent all day trying to figure out who Zeus was, looking at all the attendees lists and whatnot. So very awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. Very cool. This bucket just keeps getting bigger. Awesome. All right. Next up, I see the YETI Tundra 45 hard cooler. This was from Digital Turbine. Joanne Foy picked it out. Really excited. This is probably worth about $350. It's got blue camo on it. And we had about 60 people enter. So let me rip open this box and dump all the entries in. All right, here we go. So there we go. All of our very cool prizes. So if you are a fan of YETI, this one's for you. All right. So this again is from Digital Turbine. They picked it out themselves. Very cool. We have Anthony Perez. Anthony Perez. And if I look at my sheet, they are scroll. Anthony is at MIQ. Very cool. So I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to write down Anthony's name. Anthony. Okay. Now, I mean, each one of these prizes gets more and more entries. For our 2 lettuce gift cards, they are both $200. So Admazing's Megan Cromydas submitted these 2 lettuce gift cards. We had a lot of interest in them. We had 65 people enter one of them. We had 84 people enter the other one. So let's dive into it. So let's do one at a time. Gift card, box of names. So if you have ever been to one of the many lettuce restaurants, you know exactly what you can get for $200. Come on. These boxes were good, but not great. All right. So this is either the one that had 65 people in it or 84 people in it. And your winner for the $200 lettuce gift card is Jessica Pittman. And I know this name. I added to my sheet, but very excited for Jessica. If I scroll, I put them in alphabetical order. That was smart. So this is the second set, Jessica Pittman. She was at Dentsu. Very cool. So we've got Jessica. Congratulations. I'll save your card. Put these back here. And then we had a second box just to give some fairness to it all for a $200 lettuce gift card. And again, these all came from Admazing. At the end of the night, they were our bank sponsor. So you were at the table. They had the purple tablecloth. But the team over at Admazing really wanted to be part of the night. So thank you to them. And thank you for these lettuce gift cards. Ramen-san gets me through the cold winters here in Chicago. So Crying Tiger's new and everybody has their favorite thing. All right. So again, this is for one of our 2 lettuce gift cards from Admazing. This is either the one that had 65 or 84 entries. And the winner is, it's just a phone number. Did I decode this? I think I did. All right. It is a 707 number. If you just wrote down a phone number, let me scroll up. Yes, this was Jazzo from PepsiCo. So, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but Jazzo, you've won a lettuce gift card. That is so exciting. Jazzo. Man, I apologize for not my handwriting looks like, but I had to text a few of you to figure out what the hell you wrote down. There are a few of you that it was really bad. I know we were all drinking, so that's fine. So lettuce gift cards. What do we have left? We have 2 things left. We have an iPad that came from Michelle Perno from StackAdapt. So that had almost 200 people wanting to win an iPad. So this is an iPad. It's not the iPad. We'll get that shipped out to you. We'll work directly with StackAdapt and Michelle for that. So here are all the raffle entries for the very last thing, which was the gift certificate to the spa at the Langham. We'll pull some of these side prizes just so not everybody goes home empty-handed. So that's all of them. Okay, so this is for an iPad, which a lot of you entered. I don't know how some of you won so many raffle tickets. I don't know why I'm mixing them. They're not in any kind of order. So yeah, let's pick a good one. I'm not looking. Oh, we have a phone number. We have just a phone number. Did I decode it? If you wrote down more than just a phone number, you're not the winner. But if I scroll down to the iPad, all right, and I look at the phone numbers we have, it was a 224. This is John Postalwaite's from Doing Things. So John, you have won an iPad, and I will write that down. Congratulations, John. From Doing Things. Thank you so much. They were one of our casino table sponsors, I believe. So if you were out there playing, you might have seen John, and congrats on your new iPad. So let's cut back. We have 4 of these Polaroid cameras with film, I believe with like real film. So let's enter everybody who hasn't won. Before we go to the spa at the Langham, before we do that, we'll pick 4 names real quick. And those people will win a Polaroid camera. So 1, we have Anna Klingler. I remember reading this. Anna Klingler, congratulations. Next up, we have Melissa Kerner. So we'll put these back here. And these came from Atmosphere TV. Don't want to skip that. Tammy at Atmosphere TV dropped those off. Atmosphere just wanted to throw in something. And we wanted to make sure everybody got a check. So, Jake Gunther, congratulations. And then finally, Calvin Moe. So we'll keep track of this. We'll reach out to you. And congratulations on your Polaroid cameras and film. So I'll put that there. All right, you guys didn't enter the Langham gift card. So I'll put you off to the side. This is the last gift. Thank you so much for everybody who entered. This is I believe, a $350 gift card to the spa. So it's up to you to tip your masseuse, but let's open that up. So if you haven't been to the spa at the Langham, I highly recommend it. And we had 214 people enter this alone. So your chances are pretty tough, but this was free to enter. So everybody started with chips. All right, that's everybody. We're done with this box. I get to get rid of so much junk out of my house after this is done. Oh God, nope, you go back in. That was not it. I'm just trying to move them a little bit, even though they're not in any kind of order. All right, so the winner of the this is also from StackAdapt. Michelle Perno put this together. So for the gift card, the winner in my hand is, I'm gonna say, Andreas Kofi. I figured this out. Let me scroll, figure out the name. Oh no, I never opened up this box. So I'll figure it out, but congratulations. Andreas Kofi. So that is our 16 prizes from this year's CIMA raffle. I appreciate everybody who came to the holiday party and played our games, did all the photo booths. We'll post this, or at least email it out, all the winners. Very exciting. Thank you so much for playing. Have a wonderful holiday. Hopefully everybody's done for the holidays. And Andreas, I'll be reaching out along with all of our 16 winners. So Thank you so much. I'm going to see if anybody chatted during this. I hope I win. Hooray. It's me, Gage Cassie. Fantastic. Thank you, Gage, Stephen Fryman. Awesome. Those are our winners. We had a couple likes and joiners in TikTok as well, so make sure you're following both. I mean, our Instagram, our YouTube, and our TikTok as we try and grow them. And I'll see you at the Cubs game and the Bulls game in February and March. So get your tickets or talk to your favorite vendor and say, hey, I'd love to go. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.